Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Marla in the background, who makes this call happen every weekend, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or Daylight Time, depending on what time of the year we're in, for the entire global community. Like Adrian said, we're one team, one mission. Our mission and vision of the company is to inspire healthy living around the world, and then to help build a stable and lasting company that will help as many people as possible realize their dreams. And guys, listen, ladies out there, everybody, dreams are meant to come true. I am so grateful to Adrian. She is, look, sister from another mister, her and Marla in the background. And no, I want to be like them when I grow up, okay? Because she didn't share this time, but they are in their fabulous older ages and looking like us young people. Well, I don't even consider myself that young either, but I think we're aging backwards now, and just excited about life. And the reason that we do this call every weekend is truly to empower and inspire people to take their health and their food source to another level. There's a lot of stuff going on, and Adrian has banging videos every weekend that highlight the importance of what we're doing. So as she mentioned, yes, I am a national marketing director. If you're a guest on the line, welcome, welcome, welcome. What we love is that you put your, where you're zooming in from in the chat for us and who invited you. We love to hear that. And then don't worry about the titles and all that good stuff, right? Because if you're new, you don't understand that stuff. And that's okay. Just know that a lot of lives are being impacted, and the higher we go, the more lives we've been able to change. And so we're together just trying to change the world globally, one person at a time, one home at a time, and one school at a time, because we got a lot of tower gardens into the schools. So it's been a rough summer this summer with the heat index. And so I don't know what Johnny's going to show y'all out there, because we are struggling with our towers a little bit. But I came into this company 17 years ago, y'all, 17 years, over 17 years now. And I love it more today than I did back then. And guys, let me tell you something. It is so exciting. If you're new on this call again, if you can be in Atlanta, Georgia, October 13th to the 15th for our, what we call Juice Plus Live. That is our national conference where the rubber meets the road. That is where you get to rub arms with the top players in this company and really have a one-on-one face-to-face with these people and hear from the hearts of the founders, the global new CEO that we have, Stuart Kronagi, who is traveling around the world, getting to know this global company that we have. And I will tell you that the things that are rolling out for the end of this year with this company is phenomenal. She wants to double this company by 2025, and she is taking no prisoners. It's going to happen. And they are positioning us as partners beautifully. Just a little touch so that I can just throw it out there for you. Like customer loyalty, customer rewards, that'll be coming down the chute. New product coming down the chute. It is an exciting time, and you want to be there in person live and not get secondhand information. Now, I came through the Juice Plus door. You're going to hear that on this call. This is the food for thought call, and we talk about tower gardens, but we can't negate how we got introduced to this company. You heard Adrian's story through the tower gardens. Mine was through the Juice Plus company. I was going through a medical crisis. I was having a massive career change. One was ending that I had no plans to end, that I actually really loved. And medically, an autoimmune disease changed my life forever. And I'm actually grateful today, looking back now, because this Juice Plus door, through my neighbors who introduced this product and the company to us, it made sense. And we knew our bodies needed more nutrition to fight whatever was going on. And so we made some major lifestyle changes, a lot of prayer, a lot of yoga, de-stressing life. I eat very, very clean. I love growing my stuff off of our towers and eating it off of our towers. And it's just been a blessing to really lock arms with like minds, like hearts that see a bigger vision, that want to impact this world globally. Guys, we're at a critical time in life that we have to start taking this a lot more seriously, that people need what we have and they are asking for it. And so be bold today, tonight, as you get off this call, because we have heard people ordering on this call because of this call. It happens every weekend. And so we encourage you, we invite you to take a deeper look into not just the product, but also our company to just really help us get this message out to the masses. So anyway, autoimmune disease, but guess what? Today, no autoimmune drugs. I don't look like my medical records. Thank the Lord. I love to brag about my age. I'm in my fabulous 50s and I can hang with the best of the young 30 bucks, ages. And I'm feeling good about that thing. And just, in a grateful space. And if we can just do that every day, then guess what? We can change the world one person at a time. So with that being said, guys, look, this is very real. This is a real business for real people. You're at the right time with the right products, with the right company, with the right leadership in place that can make a significant difference in your life. So I'm excited about the guest speaker. She's a Tower Garden guru and doing some really great stuff in the field for us too. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Johnny. Johnny, hopefully you can showcase something that's going on with our stuff, but go ahead. Thank you guys so much.
Hello, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be on the call. And get to this. My role is to basically kind of share some of the things that take place with the Tower Gardens. And so, but before we do that, as Beverly kind of mentioned, we got started through the Juice Plus product because we're going through some health challenges. And we realize many of you have been in that same boat. You're being introduced for the first time about the Juice Plus company and what we have to offer. So just take a look at the Juice Plus company in totality. And the Tower Gardens are just a great part of that. Because for us, even though, it was a medical situation where people introduced us to these concentrated fruits and vegetables, that has been something that helped change our lives, over these last 17 years, because it gave us an opportunity to learn about, our bodies and things that were, just taking place. And so as we were helping people with their health situations and their health stories, in 2012, they introduced the Tower Gardens, which then gave us the ability to help take care of people's food sources. And so that's why it's so powerful. So one of the things I'm going to do is actually turn my camera around where you can see our towers. So I'm right now in our dining room, and here we have the Tower Garden Home, which is our newest model. It actually holds 13 gallons of water down at the base of it. It actually pushes the water up through the center of the tower, and it showers the root system as it goes back down. So it's an aeroponic growing system which grows fruits and vegetables without soil. And we can do it indoors to outdoors, and you can do it year round. So here in our dining room, you can see this dill and some arugula and oregano and some I guess marigolds and several types of lettuces and so forth like that. This one holds 16 full-size plant pots, but another 16 microgreen at the top. So you can have 32 plant sites at this particular tower. And because it's indoors, we actually use LED grow lights, which you can push as far away or as close to the plants as you need based upon the maturity of them. And it uses very, very little power throughout the year. It has a timer that turns the water on. So once you put the water in the nutrient solution in there, it feeds the plants. But it also has a timer on the light system. So as we turn set it to come on in the morning when the sun comes up, it'll also go off when the sun comes down in the evening. So it's exceptionally user friendly and it works wonders. The Tower Garden Flex is actually the original model, where it actually holds 20 gallons of water down at the base, and it holds 20 full-size plant pots. And so you get a chance to grow much of what you like. Here we have some green basil and purple basil and some more lettuces and some chives and some other stuff on the back of it. But the other part too, we talked about how you can do it indoors or outdoors, and you can do it year round. So now I'm just walking through the dining room out to our deck, and I guess it's been kind of overcast. You get an opportunity to kind of see a little bit of towers as I bring them out here. So here on our deck, we actually have 5 more of the Tower Garden Flexes. We actually have some okra growing up on this tower, and some chard and some green onions. We have some green tomatoes. You can kind of see they're growing up here. Some green beans, I think, on the other side here. Some strawberries are still coming in the season. You kind of see some of the strawberries that are here as we go around. Some more marigolds, some Swiss chard, green onions, and some zucchini on the backside of that one. Some more chives we have. These chives have been with us like 4 years. We simply just cut them back, and then they'll just continue to grow out. So even once you plant the plants, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be over. Here we have some peppermint, and then some lemon balm on the other side. So those are in the mint families for those you like mimosas and other drinks, and just for herbal teas and etc. Have some more okra here. This Swiss chard has actually been with us on this 5th growing season. And as you see how we just harvested throughout this root system, and then new shoots just actually come out, and it continues to grow. Some more okra, some kale. We actually have, this is a round eggplant. You kind of see the round shape that you typically see on TV for the eggplant. Some more basil, purple basil. We have a variety of peppers that you'll see here. It's a different type of pepper, the watermelon plant here. And then on this side, we actually have the Japanese eggplant where they're elongate. So we have several of those. And then this big tree that we call basil again. So basically you get the chance to grow pretty much what you like to eat. You know, we do a variety of things, just so you can see the variety of things that you, possibilities. But for you, you grow a lot what you like. If you like lettuces, grow lettuces. If you like peppers and tomatoes and so forth, grow what you want for that season and just have fun with the experience. And so for that, I'll turn it back over to you, Adrian.